You are highly welcome. I want to solve this problem here. This is exponential equation, and I want us to solve this together. But before solving this, you can see it will not even take us a second to get the solution. No, for the value of x here. Now, the obvious solution is x is equal 0, right? Why is x equal 0? You know that here, if you put x to be 0 here, and we have 3 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 0 will give us 1, and 3 to the power of 0 will give us 1. So which shows that x is equal to 0. And that is it. Okay, so we don't require to, do more if this is competition, right? Especially for the students. That is just the logic. Whenever you have something common, okay, at the denominator, at the numerator, if you have this like this, the power like this, okay, the same thing. So it means that they are going to be 0. Now, let's say we don't want to guess, okay, for problem solving skills. How are we going to solve this? I'm going to be using 2 methods, and you can choose the one you want to use. So from here, I have 2 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x. What if I divide both sides by 3 to the power of x? This is method 1. Okay, then divide by 3 to the power of x. So you see that this, we cancel this, we're going to have 2 all over 3, but here we are having the power, the same power, so the x is going to be outside like this. Then we have equals, this one is going to be 1, right? So now from there, the next thing we're going to do, you can see that the base that we have here is 2 over 3, but the base we have here is 1, which is not the same thing as this. So you need to recall from the law of exponent that whenever you have x to the power of 0 or any quantity raised to the power of 0, will definitely give us 1, right? So therefore, we're going to have 2 over 3 to the power of x equals 1 will now be what? We can now write this one as 2 over 3 raised to the power of 0, because anything to the power of 0 will give us 1. That is why I changed this to what? 2 over 3. So far, this is 2 over 3. Now here, since we are having the same basis now, so from the same law of exponents, their exponents will be what? Will be the same if the bases are the same. So we have this, x equals 0. Now, method 2, that is method 1. Method 2, so we are going to be deviating to what? To logarithm. So when you have 2 to the power of x equals 3 to the power of x, and we are going to introduce log. It can be any types of log. So, but with respect to what? With respect to 10. So that's going to be 2 base 10 equals log 3 to the power of x. Now, from here, we can see that whenever you have this power will have to come down and multiply the logarithm. The same thing here, x will multiply the logarithm. But don't do the mistake by cancelling out the x, because if you do that, what are we looking for? Okay, because it's the variable. So therefore, you transpose this to this side, we have x log 2, then minus x log 3. Then this will be equal 0. So now from there, the next thing is that we have x there, we have x there. It means x is common. So we factorize x, we have log 2 minus log 3 equals 0. Now, I'm very sorry to say here, if you are just a baby in mathematics, you can just say divide this by log 2 minus log 3, both sides, by log 2 minus log 3. If you are a baby in mathematics, right? And you say you are right. But for me, this will give us what? Because everything will be what? Equals 0. So you are done for that. But for me, or for somebody that is experienced, all right, so that person will say here, when x is log 2 minus log 3, instead of saying dividing both sides by, we are done. That's the method 2. I'm just trying to give this extra comment. So instead of saying, you can see this is 0 form equation. For example, if a dot b equals 0, it simply means either a is equal to 0. That is why when you multiply them together, you have 0. Or it's either b, that is b, a equals 0, or b equals 0, or both of them are zeros. So now when you now look at this is like a dot b. We have x and log 2 minus log 3. This is multiplication in between them. So now what can be 0 between x and this? What do you think can be 0 between x and log 2 minus log 3? You can see that log 2 minus log 3 can never be 0. The only thing that can be 0 is x. So therefore x equals 0. Okay, that is what a mathematician will say, right? So therefore we have this. This is how to solve the problem. Okay, if you have any question, drop it on the comment box. I'm going to answer you, right? Then please share this to your colleagues so they can learn from it. Follow our Facebook page for more exciting videos like this. I told you it's just for solving, so see how we can solve problems, right? You can see that the x equals 0 from the beginning. We have our answer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.